One of the challenges that I had to overcome when I came back to the farm was how do I bring my thoughts of embracing technology and embracing new methods of farming? How do I incorporate that in a way that would bring the next generation on? Because we know making data-driven decisions every day gives you the competitive edge. Here at HK Farm and HKJ Ranch, we run approximately 200 head of cattle on the farm in a given year. We are a pasture-based cattle operation. HK Farm legacy started in 1869, so we've been in agriculture since that time. Upon graduating from high school in 1985, I spent 4 years in the military. After the military, I went to college for 4 years. I was trying to get away from the farm as far as possible. Upon my father's death, I came back to the farm and knew that in order to make this farm profitable and sustainable, we had to adopt new technologies and start making decisions based upon data. So what I had to do was basically become an experiment site for my particular farm. And so I showed the family how I was using data-driven decisions and new technologies on my farm to advance a more efficient way of producing cattle. So once they saw me implement it on my farm and gradually taking those same technologies and using it to advance their farm, they were more receptive to incorporate everything that I was doing on my farm onto their farm. It's a gradual process, but it is a process if you believe in what you are doing, that you will convince the family that this is the way that the farm needs to be in order to stay sustainable and profitable. For example, when I started incorporating legume into my farm, I knew that it would help reduce the nitrogen costs. By planting a small acreage of legume, they saw that the next year that I was able to reduce the amount of nitrogen that I needed for that particular plot of land. So they saw a reducing input cost. And when you reduce an input cost, that means more profit for you. So my advice to any beginning farmer is to use your farm or your particular land. You may not have your own farm, or you can say, give me these 10 acres and I want to implement new technologies and make decisions based upon data for this small acreage, and then you can prove to them that new technologies, data-driven decisions, it will give you the competitive edge in today's market, because we know that yesterday's best is today's average, and so we have to continue to get better at farming operations.